Ladies and gentlemen, here we are, championship day between Central Alabama and your Palm Beach State College. Okay, how you feeling?
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to beautiful Grand Junction, Colorado.
How do you feel?
Tonight's attendance at the game is 12,234.
What's the feeling today?
I can't even explain it. It's awesome.
Got that on camera?
Bo, get out my face. Oh. You know what? While I'm mic'd up, I'm just going to put you on Front Street because it's the last day we here. Hey, look. I like making him mad for the game. He play better.
Probably the biggest game of my life.
Do you have crickets or like lizards in your stomach? Butterfly?
But we going to be on top. We started on 6 and made this far, son.
And we're going to win this thing, boy!
Well, I guess we're ready for a national championship. We're not the only ones. Both those teams very set tonight.
Yes, and so are we. Welcome into JUCO Full Windup presented by Home Loan Insurance, the last episode of the 2013 JUCO World Series alongside Kyle Stanley. I'm Phil Stafford. We've had a lot of fun this week, and these are two of our favorite teams, just personality-wise and also on the field. They were ready to get after it today.
The last night of JUCO is very bittersweet. A lot of emotion, both good and bad. But one thing we knew for certain tonight, one team was leaving with their first national championship in school history.
And both of these coaches, as we mentioned, here in Grand Junction for the first time. So which of these two coaches would have the sweetest memory of their lives? Let's take it to the highlights. The third time would definitely be a championship charm for one of these teams. The Panthers and Trojans taking the field against one another for the third time in 8 days. We saw a fantastic pitching matchup in this game as well. Paul Young with 11 Ks in 10 innings this tournament, and Ryan Pisty, who gave up just 1 run in a win on Sunday. Panthers scored early in the first. Trojans respond behind Blaine Miller in the second. Knocks one into right. Alex Lee comes in for the tying run. That's Miller's 6th RBI of the tournament. Same inning, Ryan Raspino turns on one, and it sneaks under the glove of Dan Hudzina at third. Miller comes in for the first Trojan lead of the game. Next set of at-bats for the Panthers. Ryan Church drops one in front of DARIUS REESE in center. REESE misplays the hop. Marcus Mooney cruising home. That caps off a 2-run inning for the Panthers. They regain the lead 3-2. Back and forth we go now, bottom of the third. Bo Edwards going to the left side hole again, and Zach Reinhart brings us back to a 3-3 stalemate.
And now for this next play, Paul Young is channeling his Little League days. Backdoor pickoff of John Corbett on third base. Are you kidding me? I can honestly say I have never seen that attempted at this level. Either way, huge out to keep this game tied. Later on, the Trojans are threatening. DARIUS REESE chops one up the middle. Marcus Mooney makes a tough throw. Ryan Church's foot is off the bag as we look at the close-up, but the first base ump calls REESE out when FLETCHER comes out to argue, and after a meeting between all 4 infield umpires, the ruling is safe. And you have one furious coach in Kyle Forbes. The argument lasts for a few minutes, and even worse for his Panthers, it's now 1st and 3rd with nobody out. But you can call Ryan Pisty the Magic Man because he finds a way to escape the jam without allowing a run. Seems like a big momentum swing, but this one stays tied for a while. Forbes decides to take Pisty out in the 6th inning with a runner on 3rd and 1 down. In comes Jose Lazaro, and in his first batter, he sends one to the backstop. Blaine Miller scores the go-ahead run again, and it's now 4-3. Later in the inning, Lazaro is called for a balk, and it scores a run. Watching it again in regular motion, did he set completely? Looks too close to call, and again, Kyle Forbes and his Panthers are furious.
As for the Trojans, they were relentless at the plate. DARIUS REESE shoots it right back up the middle for his 3rd hit of the day. Miller scores the 7th run for Alabama. That meant it was all up to Paul Young to close it out. He induces the grounder to first, and for the first time in school history, the Trojans of Central Alabama are the 2013 Junior College Baseball Champions.
It's wonderful. Best feeling ever.
You had a great tournament, especially last game, to make sure that your team got to this point. You end up getting the MVP award. How does that feel for you?
It's great. I didn't think I was going to get it. I thought my teammate Blaine Miller was going to get it. If he would have got it, I'd still been happy for him.
Obviously, you guys knew Palm Beach. I mean, what was the feeling heading into this game? Did you think you had a good shot? Where was the confidence level?
I knew since we put Paul Young on the mound, we had a great chance to win this game, and he did his job, and we did our job, and we all came through to win.
Thank you, Darius. Congrats on the national championship. We'll come over to Coach here. Coach WYNN, FLETCHER, obviously first trip to Grand Junction. I think it's going to be a memorable one.
I'll never forget this the rest of my life. This is a special place, special group of guys, and just don't know when it's all going to sink in. But I am a little speechless right now. I think yesterday took the majority of my energy out, but I can't believe they found a way to get here. You know, I just get them here. We drive the bus and all that kind of stuff. They're the ones that have got to win the ball games, and man, they were just so resilient all year.
You started out 0-6. We've heard the guys keep saying that. Did you ever doubt that this could happen?
Yeah, it sure did. I mean, you know, last year we won a ton of ball games and got up to number 2 in the country and did some special things and kind of fell apart at the end. And to go through a fall that was extremely lackluster. I mean, we threw 0 strikes in the fall, and go 0-6 to start the season. I mean, yeah, there was some looking around going, hey, where's this going to go? But, you know, all you can do at that point is keep trying to do things right. B.J. Martin, probably the reason everything stayed together all year. He has been the ultimate leader of an organization for us, and I can't be any prouder of those guys. Him, Darius, Ben, Blaine, Bo, all those guys, they found a way to do something right every day. And they're going to be great men one day. I mean, I'm telling you, they're going to do some great things.
This team did more than any other baseball team in the history of the college. First state champion since 1984, first team to come to this World Series, and I'm very, very proud of them.
Honestly, with these guys, man, I couldn't ask for a better group of guys just to come out here with, and we just want to enjoy the experience, and obviously to pull that out would have been great, but I mean, we had a great time here, and just to be with these guys was incredible. Funnest bunch of guys I've ever been associated with, really, and to spend this last entire year with them all the way up to this point has just been incredible.
We're second place in our conference, and we jived together at the right time, and all these teammates came together and made it happen. And with these guys as our leaders, I would follow them anytime. We have a great group of sophomores, and I wish them the best moving on, and I really think that was the key to our success this year.
So obviously both teams very equipped to be here again sometime in the near future, especially Central Alabama. Just 5 sophomores on the team this year. If these guys don't get drafted, the freshmen going into next year, we could see them again next season.
Pretty incredible. You don't see that every year, that such a heavy freshman team was able to have the composure and the talent to really step up and take a national title. Congrats to both teams, though. Well fought and a great World Series. Thank you so much for joining us here on JUCO Full Windup, presented by Home Loan Insurance. Signing off for Kyle Stanley, I'm Phil Stafford.